Don't worry, be happy. What a cliche. There was a Caribbean singer who made this song very popular. And shortly after that, he killed himself with drug overdose. How happy do you think he was? Well, you can say it, you can even sing it. But the question is, can you do it? Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. The answer is yes. Here is how. Willis H. Carrier, a brilliant engineer who established the air conditioning industry, was employed by Buffalo Forge Company. He was given an assignment to install gas cleaning devices for Pittsburgh plate glass. The technology was new. Unforeseen problems came up, and he was stunned by his failure. In his words, his stomach turned and twisted. He was so worried he couldn't sleep at night. He had to find a solution, which he finally did. And it worked wonders. And he says, this is how I did it. First, he says, I analyzed the situation as fearlessly and as honestly as I could to figure out what is the worst that could happen. Second, I accepted it, the worst. Something wonderful happens. I immediately felt comfortable, relaxed, and at peace. Third, now I was able to devote my mind and energy into seeing how I could improve the worst that I had already accepted mentally. This is how I found the solutions. You may ask, why did it work? It worked because it yanked me down to earth. It gave me solid ground. I was pulled down from the gray, dark clouds of worry where I was blinded and lost. And when you accept the worst, there's nothing more to lose. You automatically have everything to gain. Makes sense? Doesn't it? But the unfortunate thing is, millions of people ruin their lives in angry turmoil, trying to avoid seeing the truth. The fact is, when we have nothing to lose, we automatically have everything to gain. And when you are worried, are you thinking? No. When you're worried, you're not thinking. And everything seems out of control. You're too afraid to face the facts. The facts you must face to regain control. So now here's another story about a gentleman called Earl P. Henning. Hear it in his own words. I was so worried that I developed ulcers in my stomach. I was 175 pounds reduced to 90 pounds. When I saw the mirror, I saw myself as a host to my ghost. I was living on alkaline and a tablespoon of milk every hour. The nurse put a tube in my stomach and pumped out contents twice a day. I was so worried. My ulcer specialist gave up on me. He said, nothing can be done. Finally, I said to myself, Earl Henning, if you have nothing to look forward to, don't you think you should do something for the little time that you have left? You always wanted to travel and see the world. You've got to do it now or never. When I told this to my doctors, they were shocked. They said, you will be buried in sea, Annie. I said, I won't. I've already promised my relatives that I will be buried in the family plot. So, I'm taking my casket with me. When I boarded the ship, SS President Adams, I already began to feel good. I gradually gave up the alkyne and the hated tongue. Soon I was eating everything. As weeks passed by, I even started smoking long-back cigars and drinking highballs, which should have put me in the casket. Well, I played games and sang songs. I dined and wined and danced with ladies, beautiful ladies, all night long. I had never had so much fun all my life. When I came back home, I had already gained 90 pounds. Now, you do not get ulcers with what you eat. You get ulcers with what is eating you. Ladies, there is nothing that ages you and takes away the beauty from you. Like the beautiful red rose you are, it takes away your beauty. Nothing more does this than worry. Gentlemen, drip, drip, drip of worry drives you crazy and it drops you dead. In order to be happy, you have to have peace. In order to have peace, you have to have no worry. In order to have no worry, you have to learn to bury the worry. Meditation will help. But you still have to learn to solve your problems. The two examples you heard, they can help you solve some problems, but not all. There are many kinds of worries for which there are different methods. I hope I have whetted your interests. If you really want to live and enjoy your life, I suggest that you read a time-tested book like How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. And do one thing. Practice, practice, practice what you read. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President.